Hello, everyone. Canada's ecosystem is sinking into a nightmare named wild boar. While many people worry about climate change or deforestation, this non-native animal is unexpectedly and silently ravaging the country. After a 105-day pregnancy, a female wild boar gave birth to a litter of 9 piglets on a local farmer's farm. Just 7 days after birth, the piglets began exploring their surroundings, displaying strong foraging instincts. They used their snouts to rummage through the soil, searching for roots, tubers, and nutrient-rich insects hidden under the layer of decaying leaves. As the herd moves to a nearby lakeside to quench their thirst and find more food, their impact becomes evident. Their hooves and snouts churn up mud and soil, hunting for larvae and earthworms, which are abundant sources of protein. However, this activity disrupts the ecosystem around the lake, causing concern for Canada's agricultural community. To assess the extent of the damage and plan control measures, Canadian farmers have installed monitoring cameras in devastated areas. You can see on camera that the land attracts quite a few invasive species and other wildlife. Through continuous observation, they hope to better understand wild boar behavior and find sustainable solutions. As darkness falls, the wild boars begin to leave their dens. They wander in search of food in swamps where earthworms thrive. This is a natural hunting instinct, driving them to explore their surroundings for nutritional sources. After tracking and capturing the herd's living patterns, local farmers have begun preparing traps to capture multiple individuals simultaneously. This requires finesse and extensive experience, as wild boars have very keen senses, always alert to any dangers. However, this is seen as an effective measure to regulate the wild boar population while preserving the ecosystem from their negative impacts. However, trapping can be an effective method to regulate the wild boar population, minimizing their negative impact on the ecosystem. Many people are curious about the efficiency of these traps. Can a trap hold up to 20 adult pigs? Is it safe enough? Let's observe. In this trap, we see pigs weighing up to 300 to 350 pounds active at night. Inside, a large amount of grain, their favorite food, has been prearranged. With cautious steps, each individual in the wild boar herd enters the trap, enticed by the attractive scent of grain. Initially, they appear suspicious, as if sensing potential danger, and quickly retreat. However, after a pause, when they no longer feel threatened, they return, drawn by the rich feast inside. As soon as the entire herd has entered, the trap mechanism is triggered, the gate slams down, creating a piercing sound. Suddenly surrounded, these wild animals fall into a state of panic. They charge into the trap walls, desperately trying to find a way out. When confronting wild boars in such situations, it's crucial to maintain a safe distance. When cornered, they can become extremely aggressive and won't hesitate to attack humans. Although trapping can help curb the growing wild boar population, it's only a temporary solution. In many cases, some individuals may escape the trap or avoid it. These survivors, having gone through painful experiences, will become smarter and more vigilant. They learn to adapt, develop new skills to avoid traps, and continue to reproduce, creating a generation of harder-to-catch wild boars, challenging all future control efforts. In the battle for survival, wild boars have found new shelter in pristine forests and rugged mountain ranges. Under dense canopies and among thick bushes, they find safety and become more inaccessible than ever. Directly pursuing them in this environment is nearly an impossible task. Through years of being hunted, the survival instinct of wild boars has been honed to perfection. Their senses have become transcendent, capable of detecting any sign of danger. The gentle rustle of a falling leaf, a change in wind direction, can trigger their defensive mechanism, making them ready to flee in the blink of an eye. In this treacherous mountain terrain, the professional wild boar hunting operation becomes extremely arduous. Not only are they familiar with every nook and cranny of the land, but they are also adept at utilizing the terrain to evade enemies. The forest-covered mountains become a natural fortress, where they dominate and affirm their remarkable adaptability. The confrontation between hunters and wild boars in this wilderness is a tense and thrilling drama. It demands endless patience, superior skills, and a deep understanding of the opponent. But wild boars aren't the only inhabitants of this land. Herds of deer also share the same territory, creating a diverse and complex ecosystem. In this battle of wits, the hunters decide to apply a waiting tactic. They choose a high position where they can observe the landscape broadly. From this vantage point, they patiently watch, hoping to catch the wild boars when they let their guard down and shoot them down. Do you see that herd of wild boars over there? They look really impressive with their large numbers. Try to see how many piglets you can count in the herd. Wild boar hunting is a thrilling and challenging experience that demands a delicate combination of skill, patience, and deep understanding of this wild animal's behavior. Hunters must trudge through dense forests, moving silently and adeptly to avoid alerting the vigilant wild boars. They rely on natural signs like footprints or distinctive scents to locate the herd. Once they've closed in on the target, the intense chase begins. Hunters need agility and accuracy in using their weapons, whether it's a rifle or modern scoped gun, to take down the prey humanely. However, this activity isn't just about hunting techniques. It's also a lesson in respecting and conserving nature. Each hunter has the responsibility to maintain ecological balance, ensuring that hunting doesn't harm the wild boar population. After a successful hunt, one takes pride not only in the trophy, but also in their perseverance and skills. This isn't simply about foraging, but an opportunity to immerse oneself in nature, face challenges, and learn from the wild environment. In some areas, a special measure has been applied to keep the wild boar density at an appropriate level. They release tigers fitted with satellite tracking devices into the forest. These terrifying predators will naturally hunt and eliminate wild boars, helping maintain ecological balance. Tigers are one of the most feared animals by wild boars, with their precise and swift attacking abilities. We also can't overlook the role of black bears in controlling feral hogs in Canada. These bears have reduced the wild boar population by about 3%. With superior strength, bears can easily catch and kill wild boars. An interesting video captures a scene of a brown bear chasing and catching a young wild boar at night. In your opinion, Which method is the most effective and appropriate to control feral hogs? Please comment and share your views below the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.
It's strong, man. It's not coming over, buddy. Kind of ready for the...
Alright folks, that's the deal with invasive species in America. The government's taking action, allowing hunters to help control the population. What do you think about this approach? Got any other ideas on how to handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos on wildlife and nature. See you next time.